Mostly, like, I'm wondering about, like, how do you think this will affect the next election? Are people going to stay home, or are they going to vote for Biden, or what's the feel amongst the people that you interact with and organize with in that sense?
I think it's unclear. I think there's definitely a lot of people who do not want to vote for Biden. And then I think there's those people who are saying, okay, but if we don't do Biden, then we get Trump. So, yeah, I have really no idea. I think the DNC needs to get their shit together and get a different candidate than Biden if they want any chance of Trump not being there. Because if Trump gets elected, it's not individual people's fault because they didn't vote for Biden or didn't vote at all. It's the Democrats.
Right.
It's Biden's fault. It's the Democratic Party's fault.
Do you think there's much of a difference if Trump gets elected from right now, the way the Israeli military is being allowed to carry on?
No, I don't. I lived in New York City for 8.5 years. The NYPD is trained by the IDF. Cop City, they're trying to pass in Atlanta right now. If that does happen, those officers will be trained by the IDF as well. So, I mean, there's no difference. I mean, the only thing with Trump is, like we experienced last time, he just ripped the rug off of everything. Democrats are great at hiding shit, and Republicans are great at ripping that shit up. But also, even without, Trump in office, we're sending billions over there. A lot of Congress and everything is passing a lot of shit that's Trump stuff. So, yeah, no, of course it can always get worse, but also we're a late stage capitalistic society. Our empire's not going to last forever.
And, we've done a bunch of these events, and we run into, obviously, we're very close to Dearborn, largest Arabic population in the United States. We've talked to a lot of, younger student groups or college-age kids who are organizing these pro-Palestine events. And the reoccurring theme that we get from all of them is we're not going to vote for anyone who is supporting this regardless. They'd rather stay home. So in your opinion, is there anything that could change between now and November to win any of those people back, or is it just a wash at this point?
I mean, Biden could stop funding stop sending the money over. We could stop providing weapons, because we send the money over, they send money back for weapons. Stop doing that shit. Call for a ceasefire. You are in bed with Israel. You have the power to actually stop shit. If you could do that, I'm sure you'd have an amazing voter turnout in November.
I think it's important for people to remember that they couldn't do it without us. It takes our money and our weapons.
Like the individual person?
Israel needs America's money, in other words.
As far as Israel goes, it's
Yeah.
an imperial colony.
Yeah.
I think it's important to remind people that they absolutely rely on our funding no matter what. There's billions in military.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of our protest is also for people who don't know what's going on, maybe they'll come by and Google it and see how deeply embedded we are and have been with Israel for decades.
Is there anything else you want to add to the people before we wrap up?
Go to your local protest, find a protest, go to it, speak up, educate yourself. There are really good social media people putting news out, but also research it yourself. You got to research everything that's online. So.